Hi guys! When you think of the Great Ocean Road, what comes to mind? Probably the stunning coastal drive and the famous 12 Apostles. There's no doubt this breathtaking shoreline, just west of Melbourne, is on the bucket list of many travelers visiting Australia. But did you know this coast was once one of the most dangerous for those traveling to Melbourne? If you're planning a trip here, you might want to hear the tragic story that happened along this very shore. Let's go back in time to the 1850s. During this period, ship captains used a new route called the Great Circle Track. This allowed them to take advantage of strong westerly winds, making their journey from Europe to Australia faster. After leaving Europe, ships sailed far south past the Cape of Good Hope, then across the Indian Ocean before reaching Australia. On the return journey, ships continue crossing the Atlantic Ocean before reaching Europe again. This was also when gold had been discovered in Victoria. Thousands of people traveled from around the world to try their luck in the gold fields. Along with these hopeful miners, many trading ships carried valuable goods along this busy shipping route in southeastern part of Australia. But how dangerous was this part of the ocean? Extremely dangerous. Records show that between the late 1700s and early 1900s, nearly 700 ships were wrecked along this coastline. That's why this 130-kilometer stretch of ocean is also known as the Shipwreck Coast. Among all the shipwrecks, one of the most heartbreaking was the Loch Ard, the ship that gave Loch Ard Gorge its name. In March 1878, the Loch Ard, a vessel from the renowned Loch Line, set sail from England under the command of Captain Gibbs. On board were 17 passengers and 37 crew members, embarking on what would be the ship's fourth and final voyage to Australia. By June 1878, after 3 months at sea, the Loch Ard faced its most challenging passage, navigating between Cape Otway, the southernmost point of southwestern Victoria, and King Island, marking the western entrance to Bass Strait. These 2 points, less than 90 kilometers apart, created a treacherous corridor. It was like threading a needle through treacherous waters. But disaster struck. Captain Gibbs anticipated sighting land or the Cape Otway lighthouse at this final stage of the journey. But the ship was surrounded by thick fog and high waves. By the time the fog lifted, it was too late. Despite desperate attempts to steer away, the ship crashed into a reef near Mutton Bird Island. Of the 54 people on board, only 2 survived. One survivor was Tom Pierce, an 18-year-old apprentice sailor. He clung to a piece of floating wreckage and, after battling the rough seas, was washed ashore by the flood tide. That very spot is now known as Loch Ard Gorge. The second survivor was Eva Carmichael, a 17-year-old Irish passenger. Thrown into the sea, she yelled for help as she drifted towards the gorge. Tom heard her screams and dived into the water to rescue her. After finding temporary shelter in a cave, Tom climbed the towering cliffs to seek help. Today, if you visit Loch Ard Gorge, you'll notice the Tom and Eva lookout, a tribute to their remarkable survival story. These stunning vantage points stand as a testament to courage, fate, and resilience. But the Shipwreck Coast's history doesn't stop there. If you want to uncover more maritime tales, head to Warrnambool, just 13 kilometers from the western end of the Great Ocean Road. There, the Flagstaff Hill Maritime Museum exhibits artifacts from shipwrecks, including a beautifully crafted porcelain peacock, a treasure that was originally intended to be displayed at the Melbourne International Exhibition to be held 2 years after the Loch Ard sank. For an even deeper experience, follow the Shipwreck Trail, which stretches from Port Fairy to Moonlight Head. This scenic route takes you to historic shipwreck sites, where you can imagine the dramatic events that took place along this wild coastline. And if you're an experienced diver, you can even explore some of these sunken ships underwater. Many remain preserved beneath the ocean, offering a rare chance to see history up close. Over the years, the Shipwreck Coast has become a popular diving spot, attracting those eager to uncover its hidden secrets. Next time you drive the Great Ocean Road, remember, beneath its beauty lies a history of peril, adventure, and survival. Would you dare to explore the Shipwreck coast? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more adventures. Thank you for watching.